Oh boy, this is not convenient whatsoever. Okay, so I'm going to go through these articles. I'm going to tell you what the media is saying, and I'm going to tell you what I think really happened. So let's jump into it. Explosive device found in George Soros' mailbox. Okay. The explosive device was found in a left-wing billionaire donor George Soros' mailbox at the time in New York on Monday afternoon. An employee of the residence opened the package, revealing what appeared to be an explosive device. The police said in a statement, according to the New York Times, the employee placed the package in a wooded area and called the Bedford police. The device did not detonate on its own. However, the bomb squad technicians did set it off, the device intentionally. Soros was not home when the incident occurred. So the Democratic donor has been in the news recently for the actions of people funding. That he's funding a Democratic operative. Wilfred Michael Schack was arrested for battery against Christian Davidson, the campaign manager of the Nevada Republican nominee Adam Relax. Further, one of the two women that confronted Senator Flake in the elevator about the Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh was Anna Marie Ashila, an executive director of the Center for Popular Democracy, CPD. The CPD is heavily funded by George Soros through the Open Society. So at the end of the day, if this had just been George Soros, if this had just been him, a bomb sent to his house, I would have probably believed it. I would have had a better chance of believing it because, let's face it, nobody likes this guy. Well, nobody on the right anyway. I would say, look, yes, it is possible that some terrorist or some nut went through and delivered this bomb to George Soros' house. However, that's not where it stopped, did it? Because at the end of the day, obviously, we got to go overboard. So, potential explosive device sent to Clintons and Obama. So now we got bombs turning up to them, which makes me a little bit dubious. But the Secret Service intercepted potential explosive devices. Interesting phrase you're using there. Sent to Bill and Hillary Clinton in New York and Barack Obama in Washington, D.C. The agency announced on Wednesday. New York Police Department officers were also responded to a specific package discovered in the mailroom at the Time Warner building where CNN's New York bureau is located. The Clinton and Obamas were not at risk of receiving them, the Secret Service said in a statement. Suspicious packages containing potentially explosive devices were sent to Bill and Hillary Clinton in upstate New York and in Washington, D.C. to Barack Obama, the U.S. Secret Service confirmed on Wednesday. Late on the 23rd of October 2018, the Secret Service recovered a single package addressed to former First Lady Hillary Clinton in Westchester County, New York. Early this morning, October 24th, 2018, a second package addressed to the residence of former President Barack Obama was intercepted by Secret Service personnel in Washington, D.C., the Secret Service said. So, the Secret Service continued that both packages were immediately identified during the routine mail screening procedures as potential explosive devices and were apparently handled as such. They were not at risk of receiving them. The Secret Service has initiated a full-scope criminal investigation that will leverage all available federal, state, and local resources to determine the sources of the package and identify those responsible, the agency said. NBC New York Channel 4 noted that authorities believe the suspicious packages sent to the Clintons is similar in characteristics to an explosive device found at nearby home and liberal activist and billionaire George Soros. Soros' device did not explode and was properly disposed of by authorities. The device was constructed from a length of pipe about 6 inches long, filled with explosive powder, the New York Times reports. Fox News reports that Bill Clinton was at home when the package arrived, while Hillary Clinton was in Florida. The White House condemned the the incidents in a statement Wednesday morning. We condemn the attack, attempted violence attack recently made against President Obama, President Clinton, Secretary Clinton, and other public figures. White House Press Secretary Sandra Sanders said, "These terrorizing acts are despicable and anyone responsible will be held accountable to the fullest extent of the law. The United States Secret Service and other law enforcement agencies are investigating and will take all appropriate actions to protect anyone threatened by these cowards." Also Wednesday morning, New York City Time Warner Center, which is House of CNN Studios and office, was evacuated as the New York Police Department investigated a suspicious package on site. So we'll get to that one now. With CNN building evacuated in the midst of a live broadcast. CNN's building in New York City was evacuated during a live broadcast on Wednesday after fire alarms began blaring on set. Poppy Harlow and Jim Scorento, might be mispronouncing, were anchoring the broadcast when fire alarms went off and the employees started evacuating the building. The anchors tried to continue the broadcast for about a minute before revealing to viewers they needed to leave the set. When CNN returned to a live broadcast after the evacuation, reporters in Washington, D.C. revealed that the Time Warner building was evacuated and the New York Police Department is investigating suspicious package on site. Now, according to the NYPD, the package is similar to those mailed to the Clintons and the Obamas and intercepted on Wednesday. Late on the 23rd of October 2018, Secret Service recovered a single package addressed to former First Lady Hillary Clinton in Westchester County, New York. The Secret Service, in Wednesday's statement early this morning, October 24th, 2018, a second package addressed to the residence of former President Barack Obama was intercepted by service personnel in Washington, D.C. Left-wing billionaire George Soros was also sent an explosive device earlier this week, but he was not home at the time and police safely detonated the device. The White House condemned the packages sent to Obama and Clinton's. Update here. According to the three CNN sources, suspicious packages were addressed to the former CIA Director John Brennan, who currently works as a contributor at MSNBC. And we have another one. Debbie Wasserman Schultz office building evacuated after bomb threat. So the office building site, Debbie Wasserman Schultz office in Sunrise, has been evacuated after reports of a possible bomb threat. Packages addressed to the Congresswoman contain the explosive device. All city workers have been evacuated from the building at the address, which I don't really want to say, because obviously I'm not going to aid these guys. The building also houses the Sunrise Administration Center and is set closely to the city's water plant. Officials are investigating to see if the threat is legitimate, which is probably a good idea before you go plastering it all over the news, but let's keep going. It's also known whether Wasserman Schultz was in the office at the time of the evacuation. She is expected to appear today with former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton at a campaign event in Coral Gables for Dana Shala. The threat comes in the day when the explosive devices were delivered to the President Bill Clinton. Barack Obama, New York City headquarters of CNN was also evacuated, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so what's my takeaway on all this? Oh, shit! I'm sorry. Okay, look, if this is a part of the Trump campaign or someone from the right, alt-right, anybody who supports Trump sending these bombs, you are not doing anyone any favors. Please stop. Please go and hand yourself in. You are a terrorist. That said, I don't believe it's anybody on the right. In fact, I would actually go as to say, this is probably a Democratic plan. Someone on the left is sending these bombs because they have realized that the Republicans are winning in early votes. This is most likely going to end up being a plot or a ploy or whatever from the Democratic side to swing votes. And I'm sorry. Okay, the reason why I say that, Hillary Clinton is a nobody. In fact, the Republicans want Hillary to rerun again. Hillary for 2020. I will endorse her. Go for it. because Trump has already beaten you. If the best the Democratic Party has to offer is Hillary Clinton for 2020, it is a walk in the park for Trump. Okay? So, no, I don't think anybody from the right is sending Hillary Clinton bombs, okay? If we're going to send her anything, and I'm not endorsing this, it's going to be a prison outfit. That is something like what the Trump supporters would send. Not a bomb. They would send something like a prison outfit that would allow you to have some fun at her expense. George Soros, I could maybe understand someone on the right doing it. I could say that's feasible, but definitely not CNN. Definitely not Wasserman Schultz, and definitely not Hillary Clinton or Barack Obama. These guys are the laughing stock of the right, okay? CNN is fake news, literally gets chants at Trump's rallies. Why would we go through and someone on the right go through, or someone who's a Trump supporter go through and literally say or give the ammunition to help throw the election? It doesn't make any sense. What does make sense is that this is a part of the Democratic plan to go through and to sort of swing the mid votes or swing the moderate votes away from the Republicans back towards the Democrats. And boy, I'll be very surprised if it doesn't come out to be something like that. I bet you find they'll do an investigation and they will go through and they will find out it was a Democrat, it was an Antifa member, it was someone from that side of the political party. I do not reckon this is going to be a Trump supporter. But I tell you what, that hasn't stopped the mainstream media from going through and basically running with the fact that this is a Republican. And this is where I have a bit of a problem. Because at the end of the day, they're already trying to set up the narrative that this is a Trump supporter. I really don't think that is. I really think that you find that this is going to end up being someone on the left and they're trying to set up these false flags so that people will vote for the Democrats. Considering that we already know that most of the elections, the early elections, have actually already gone through and are very heavily in the Democrat and in the Republican side. For example, I will post this. So this is an idea of early voting so far, according to NBC Votes. Republicans winning Arizona. Republicans winning Florida. Republicans are winning Georgia. Republicans are winning Indiana. Republicans are winning Montana. Republicans are losing in Nevada. Republicans are winning in Tennessee. Republicans are winning in Texas. And that is why I reckon they're doing this. At the end of the day, this is very much a ploy to go through and to swing those countries or swing those early votes. And look, if it comes out that, oh, it was a Democrat in a few days after a few more people have voted for the Democratic Party, oh, well done, that's just too late. And that's what I think it's going to be. I really do think this is going to be a Democratic plan. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think that this is actually going to end up being someone from the left sending bombs to people on the left to set up some sort of false flag? Do you think that this is actually going to be someone on the right? Do you think this is a Trump supporter, or who do you think this is, and why do you think they are sending the bombs? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great night and enjoy.